Right, day 20. Looks like we're gonna do chest day today. Currently watching Broncos versus Raiders. Such a boring game, such a garbage game. But I got J.K. Dobbins on my lineup today, so it's for this week, and he's doing garbage as well, man. I think he's only got like, I'm lucky if he's at 7 points right now. The last time I saw him, he was like at 6.8. But yeah, so hopefully, if he scores a touchdown, then he makes up for all the points that he missed. But it's not looking too good for J.K. Dobbins, man. I'm gonna have to drop him. And today we got the beige shirt with the navy sweatpants. So you already know it's gonna be a good pump. It's a good pump every time we wear that con ganas. So you guys go check it out. Conganas.shop. Alright, so I came across this post that said 200 ideas to post daily. And the first one was post your story or why you started doing content. So let's give it a try. I started making content, obviously, to promote my clothing brand. And I started my clothing brand because I started going to the gym. And when I started going to the gym, I kept looking at clothes. I kept looking at Gymshark. I came across Young LA. You have Raw Gear and all the other types of clothes. So I bought my first Gymshark shirt with some shorts and what else? Like a white hoodie. I don't know. Since then, I'd always look at their pages, at their posts, see what new stuff they put on their website, and yeah, that's how my love for clothes started. Just because I became this gym rat, wanted some more gym clothes, ended up buying stuff that I don't even wear no more. But yeah, I kept shopping and shopping. I kept wanting to get like fine underground brands. Like I remember I got Kill Crew shorts like way before they were even known, like less than 100K, like before they had 100K. But yeah, and I just kept trying to find new brands and stuff like that, to the point where I was like, what if I start my own brand? What if I start my own brand? And what would I make it out of? What is something, that not just represents me, but represents a whole community, a whole gym community, a whole working community, school community, and just people that want to make better choices for themselves. So I remember one day at the gym, I repeated what my mom always said, échale ganas. Whether I went to school, work, she'd always tell me, échale ganas. So I'm like, oh shit, come on. And then it just clicked, and it stuck with me. So I decided to put that, to run with, because it's something that I feel like I'm closely tied to. I know, for you guys, I've been working 2 jobs. I have my clothing brand on the side, and I come to the gym. I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't go out that much, and if I do, it's probably just to go eat. But yeah, so for me, Con Ganas feels like I'm putting myself first. I'm doing what's best for me and what's gonna be best for my future. So once I was able to get my brand going, once I got my website and all that, once I got my website up, I got my bulk orders in, I knew I had to post something on social media. How else am I gonna spread awareness, So every now and then I film some stuff. Didn't really do much, just use the same clips over and over. And I was just being lazy with social media. Even though I knew that to get big on social media or to spread promote my brand on social media, I can't be lazy. It takes a lot to post on social media. So when I went to Mr. Olympia down in Vegas, I saw all these people. They had their own brands, they had their own clothes, they had their own business going. So I was like, fuck. One day I'm gonna get a booth here. One day. But how? I'm not getting no engagement or nothing. That's when it clears. I'm not getting no engagement because none of my content is original. It's all reused and cut up stuff that I've posted before. So when I got back, I said, you know what? I wanna be. If I want to get my own booth for Mr. Olympia, I'll have to go harder than what I'm already going. So I said, I uploaded that video of me on how I was slacking, and that I need your guys' help to help me keep coming to the gym, to help echarle ganas, not only at work, but in the gym, so I can achieve what I wanted to achieve. And so far, it's been working. I can barely go a day without recording. And if I do, I feel guilty because in the next day, I don't have anything to post. So, even though we're at a couple rest days every now and then, we're on a 20-day streak. This is the most I've gotten without taking a break from the gym. So, I thank you guys for that, for keeping me motivated, keeping me, keeping my head in the game, keeping me, making sure I'm estoy echándole ganas. So, and I hope my message reaches you guys to do your best to put in that effort into whatever you guys are doing, whether it be school, work, or for personal reasons. Just know it's gonna get better if you make things better, if you put the effort into making things better. So that's some of my story. There's probably a couple details that I missed because I'm struggling to breathe right now. But yeah, this is what I mean when I tell you guys, in through your nose, out through the mouth, because then you're gonna sound like a fish out of water trying to gasp for air. But yeah, I hope this reaches you guys. I hope you guys understand, and I hope I help you out and you help me out, so we can achieve our dreams together. So one day at a time. Alright, so like I said, quick little chest day. Hold on, the game's on. Oh, that's Dobbins. First down for Dobbins. That's another couple points, but yeah. No way, he got that first down. Anyway, alright guys, so yeah, so as I was saying on the Stairmaster, what was I saying? Yeah, I was slacking. I was not putting that much effort as I am now into content and promoting my brand. So I was just reading the same clips, cutting them up differently, just putting different captions and all that. So yeah, once I went to Olympia, I was like, I need a booth. I need my own booth here, not just here, but like and every other type of convention, like any type that's related to like clothing or somewhere that clothing fits in. But yeah, I was like, I gotta lock in, not just promoting my brand, but before I went to Mr. Olympia, all I would do was hit the gym like 3-4 times a week, take like a 2-week break, and do the same thing, and then just repeat over and over. And I wouldn't even meal prep either. If I was skipping the gym, I'd be like, well, why am I gonna meal prep? I don't even go to the gym. So, and then vice versa. Why am I gonna go to the gym if I'm not gonna meal prep? So it was just like, it was pretty bad, bro. But now that I'm posting, now that I'm pushing myself to post, now that you guys are pushing me to post and to make and to record, I have to come to the gym whether I'm tired as fuck or just too lazy to show up. I'm gonna show up and I'm gonna get a good pump and I'm gonna record something, I'm gonna edit, and then I'm gonna post it, because that's what it's about. It's about echándole ganas a la vida. So yeah, there's gonna be times where I might not be as enthusiastic as other videos, and there's gonna be times where I take a little bit of extra pre-workout and I fucking blow my hands out. But yeah, I'm gonna record. I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna post. I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna record, and I'm gonna post. So yeah, so whether it be to 0, 10 viewers, 100 viewers, 100,000 viewers, I'll be posting. So just know that. Keep that in mind, and come back to this video when I'm sold out. So yeah, looks like they took a timeout. So let's get the second set in before we. Oh shoot! Looks like they didn't. Give me the Dolphins. Oh no! Damn, that sucks. But just needing it. No. All right, so here's a mistake I made that no one really told me about, but I went with it just cause no one else really said anything. Oh man. So, while consistency is gonna get you somewhere, it can only get you so far. I've said this before. I posted the same videos just with different captions, chopped up differently, edited differently, and I did that for a couple of months. That's when I realized, and then I wasn't really going anywhere. So that's when I realized I gotta switch it up. I gotta start posting my original content, whether it be doing a trend my way, speaking about stuff that happened in the world, stuff that happened to me, recording my gym sessions, just stuff like that. That's what's gonna get me. That's what's gonna get me somewhere. Fuck. I don't need no shoes. Doing what I'm good at, even though I might not be good at it as others, is what take me farther than just posting random stuff. Not even random stuff, the same stuff over and over again. So that's why you're gonna see me post my workouts. You're gonna see me post about stuff that I want to talk about, stuff that I have talked about, and just have new content every day instead of the same old videos cut up, and instead of posting the same videos that I've been posting for the past couple months. So yeah. So while I have preached that consistency is key, it's not entirely true. You can't just, I learned that the hard way. You can't just be posting the same videos over and over again. You have to come up with new stuff people want to see. And maybe this type of video is not what a lot of people want to see, or maybe they just don't want to see my video just because how I talk or I act. But I have said this before, I'm slowly getting used to it. I'm slowly getting comfortable speaking to the camera, speaking to nobody in front of everybody, if that makes sense. So maybe not now, but maybe in the future I catch people's attention and they keep watching and they hop on the journey with us. So it's something I had to learn. It's something maybe no one's told you if you were thinking about doing this. But yeah, luck is a big factor. It's not the key. Well, I'm still trying to figure out what the key is. So don't ask me. I just know that's not consistency, but it does play a big part in it. It's only 30 minutes. It doesn't even take 30 minutes to post. It doesn't take 30 minutes to edit. It may take 30 minutes to record, but it's like I'm working out. I could just hit the record button, boom, work out, move the camera, work out, move it again, work out. So it doesn't take a lot to make content either, guys. So I remember before I started this journey, I'd be at work and I'd be dreading my lunch. Not because I didn't have anything to eat, because something else, but because I knew that during lunch I had to edit and I had to post. And at that time, I was using the same videos and changing the background, changing the music, changing the captions. So I was like, oh, what am I gonna do? What's on? What captions? And blah, 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 blah. And I would just dread it. And I was unhappy, but I still did it constantly just because I wasn't locked in. I wasn't locked in the gym. And I wasn't locked in social media wise. So now that I'm locked into the gym, I'm like, okay, well, record today, edit tonight, post tomorrow. And now, every time I work, I'm like, fuck, I need to get this up ASAP. I need to get this up ASAP. And I'm waiting. I don't even wait for lunch at times. Sometimes I'm like, well, I don't even have it's free time right now. I can go ahead and get this clip out the way, or save it in the draft. So when I get a lunch, boom, post one video in the morning, and then I have another one ready to post right after I get work, and another one in the afternoon or in the evening. So yeah, this new perspective, this journey has really helped me out and becoming this, influencer type deal, this promoter. So yeah, I'm just doing my best right now, even though it may take like less than 15 minutes of my day, except when I'm recording. When I'm recording, it takes an hour or two. Well, that's because I'm working out too. It's two birds with one stone, I'm making content and I'm working out at the same time. So again, it doesn't take a lot. What takes a lot is it's consistency. I told you guys, consistency is a big factor, but it's not gonna get you anywhere if you're not doing your own thing, if you're not innovating yourself. So yeah, you have to not just use the same old things, but switch it up. So yeah, another big factor for me is discipline. I told you guys I've had plenty of technical difficulties just in these past 2 weeks. I've broken my camera, I've forgotten my mic, I've forgotten I ran out of battery before. So, but I still pushed through it. I was still able to figure some way to keep recording, to keep posting, even though I didn't like it, even though it was uncomfortable. But this whole thing's uncomfortable, So yeah, there's gonna be days where my posts get 10 views. There's gonna be days where my posts get 10 likes. And guess what? I'm gonna keep posting that same day. I'm gonna keep posting the next day, and the next week, and then the next month. Because not only is that consistency, it's discipline. If I were to say, I don't feel comfortable posting just to 0 viewers, I don't want to do this anymore. Then a lot of this is motivation. A lot more is discipline. Because you can't. If you do motivation, you see one video is gonna do like 1,000 views, and you're like, oh hell yeah, next video 1,500, but it didn't even hit 1K. Well, then you're like, oh, that takes away the motivation. But if you're disciplined, you're like, fuck, what can I do to reach 100K again and or more? You're gonna be like, you know what, I gotta keep going. Even if the next video gets lower views, I gotta keep going, because I know that one day, if I keep doing this, if I keep disciplining myself, people are gonna see how disciplined I am, and they're gonna keep watching, and they're gonna keep tabs, and they're gonna watch the journey. So yeah.